All right, guys. Chris with CNC for Newbies and Croft CNC here. We'll try this again for a second time. So, been getting a lot of messages. Why aren't I posting tutorials or lives or anything like that? And I was explaining that I've basically been doing a full revamp of some of the offerings of what my company's getting into now. Not mine, but the company I work for. Um, and in doing so, I was showing you guys my setup of kind of my test bed setup, and I thought it was really cool, and that it may benefit a lot of you guys, whether you're running an X carve, a millwright with the Gerbil setup, or you're running a C4N or an Avid setup with the Gecko or UCCNC or Mach. Um, and what I was saying was my Ford control panel was really nice because I'm able to run all of the different controllers. So we have uh, we have uh, Demon controller, we have the C4N controller, and we have the Gecko controller all in this setup. And then I just wrapped up the control box for the closed loop system. Um, then over here, I started working on the automatic tool changer control box, which is really cool because it will interface with all of these things. But the first thing I was pointing out was the computer. This is the computer right here that controls my UCCNC and my Gerbil setups. It is a Quieter 2Q off of Amazon. Um, it is a Intel single board computer, and it has all the bells and whistles of a big time computer. I put one of these at my client in Costa Rica's shop, and they're running a Spire on it. It's not super fast. It's not anything spectacular, but it is getting the job done for them. So I thought that was really cool. The control box itself I thought was really good because I have access to my Gecko here. I have limit switch inputs. I have the trunnion table. I have the rotary table, so I can do all 5 axes on this machine. Um, and that's cool for the UCCNC and the mock setups. The Gerbil guys have a little bit harder time with that stuff, but it's able to be done. Um, then uh, I had a hell of a time trying to figure out the ATC and how I wanted it to look and function, and big shout out to Dan for all his help. Um, you know, getting me set up in the right way with UCCNC. Um, then I had to do a lot of figuring on the spindle and the spindle setup and everything like that. Then I was like, hey, let's just throw in some closed loop. So we went ahead and did the closed loop stepper system and everything like that. So now everything's actually functioning. We have a functioning machine. We have a functioning tool changer. We have closed loop system. We have open loop system. We have Gerbil system. We have uh, UCCNC system, and we have Mach system. So that is what I've been up to. That is why nobody has heard from me. That's why my garage is in disrepair, and I look all disheveled and everything like that. But it's finally coming to an end, and I can't wait to be able to post more um, how tos and everything like that here in the coming months because uh, I'm ready for it. I got to be honest. This is taking a lot out of me. Um, I still got one motor to hook up, which means I got to take my Z-axis off. I still have another VFD that I'm going to try. Um, and then I got to clear all this stuff off, and I got to start cutting with this machine because I can't wait for that. Um, once I get all that squared away, um, I've got my high speed new car 3636 back there. I'm getting ready to throw a tabletop on that. That thing's running. I got the B&R Series 2 spindle and VFD controller on it with the RS485 connections. Um, that thing went together real easy. Um, I can't wait to cut a table on that. Um, that's going to be the first commission piece on it. So that's going to start this week. As you can see behind me, let's see, right there is the mini lathe. That project got wrapped up this past week. I actually cut the first parts on it, and that was freaking amazing. So you guys that are into these CNC routers, don't sell yourself short in the fact that you can have a full CNC shop, albeit a miniature shop, and you have to find ways to work around stuff. But I have a CNC mill, I have a CNC lathe, I have CNC router, I have CNC laser, diode lasers. I have 3D printers, 3D scanners, all in a one-car garage. And then outside in a secondary shed, I have my plasma cutter and CO2 laser. So with that being said, that is all I have been up to, guys. I have been up to my neck in trying to get this stuff out, figured out, and functioning. And it has taken a lot. But it's been a really cool journey. I'm glad that I've had people asking, like, what are you doing? What are you up to? I haven't seen you post in a while. Are you doing all right? And everything like that. So you guys have made it very, very helpful and kept me going. So thank you guys so much for the push. Um, and outside of that, after I get this project wrapped up and I make the control case for this thing for the closed loop system, I think I'm going to take some time and enjoy the Everglades and the ocean here in Florida and just let these things cut and do its thing. So that's about a wrap on these projects. Guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, please. I will do my best to try and catch up and get active back in the groups as far as doing tutorials. Now that I've got this done, I think I'm going to start up Coffee and Cuts again. So, try and get that going and see where we go. But other than that, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this takes us and all the new stuff that everybody's going to be doing and everything like that. So